Hi there, grade 11s. Welcome to the next lesson on quantitative aspect of chemical change. So on this lesson, we're going to focus on how to move from the mass of a substance to or from the mole. And if this is your first time watching our lessons, please make sure that you join the family, subscribe to the channel, and we'll make sure that you feel it. So now this is the formula that we're going to use. We can definitely use this triangle to memorize this. If you can remember that this is a division and this part is a multiplication. Okay, we'll definitely work on that. How do we determine the molar mass of what? Aluminium sulfate. How do we determine the molar mass of aluminium sulfate? Okay, so first thing first, we need to find the molar mass. We need to use the periodic table to find the molar mass. I'll definitely show you guys the periodic table now. Okay, this is how the periodic table will look like. I'll definitely give you this in an exam, right? So we are looking for aluminium sulfate. So just look at Al and locate that on your periodic table. When it comes to calculating the molar mass, there are some part we need to be very careful on. Let's quickly allocate Al on the periodic table. Should be somewhere here. That's your Al. We need the number below, which is 27. So we can see that for Al, the number is 27. And then we also, on that formula, we also have S, which is 32. And we also have O, which is 16. So let's go back this other side and let's go back on the other side. So we know that on the periodic table, we got Al to be 27, then S was 32, and then O was 16. So now this is what I need you to do. I need you to be very, very careful. Let's start with Al. How many, you see the subscript that you see there, the 2, we need to take, so this tells you that the molar mass of that Al2 SO4 3, it's equals to, the first one, it will be 27, which must be multiplied by that subscript 2, then close the bracket, then you add the next letter, which is S. You put it inside the bracket for S, and that will be 32. We're going to multiply with the subscript of S. So it's just 32. Then we add for O, that's 4. You multiply by, let's say 16 times 4 instead, not 4 times that. That's 16 times 4. And then close the bracket. Right. So now there are some part here, which is this part, all this thing here, all this part, or let me just write it like this. All this part here should be multiplied by that 3. So this tells me that all this guy here should be multiplied by 3. That's how easy it is to find the molar mass. So let me quickly work this one out. So now this will be 27 times 2. That should be like 54. We add this with 32 plus 16 times 4. So we can definitely work that on the calculator. 32 times 16. 32 plus 4 into 16. Then this gives us 32 into, then the answer that you get, let's multiply that by 3, which is 288. So this is 288. We add the 2, 4 plus 8, that's 12. Okay, 1, so this will be 342 grams per mole. So This is how you calculate the molar mass. One thing that we need to highlight on this one is the SI unit for molar mass. It's grams per mole, always grams per mole. You go to your periodic table, you find the numbers below those letters, then you, if there's a subscript, you multiply by that subscript. But if you look at this one, S, there's no subscript, you just write the 32 that you get for S. I hope you understand that part. This is very important part for your stoichiometry calculations. You need to understand how to find the molar mass, which is an easy thing for every student. Looking on the next question on example 2, they want us to calculate the number of moles in 213 grams of chlorine gas. Right, so now what I'm going to do, the number of moles for the first question, you need to write the number of moles formula down, then you'll take it from there. So when they say chlorine gas, you need to understand that chlorine is a diatomic atom. So chlorine will be Cl, not just Cl, but it's a diatomic. It will have a subscript 2 there. First thing first, we must find the molar mass of that chlorine. So the molar mass of Cl2, we need to find the molar mass. You see, the molar mass, you go to your periodic table, you find that chlorine, which is this one here. You take the number below, which is 35.5, then you're gonna multiply it by the subscript. So this will be 2 times that 35.5, which is 35 times 2, that's 70. 0.5 times 2, that's 1, which gives us 71 grams per mole. So this is your M, the molar mass. We are looking for what? The number of moles. Where there's M, we need to substitute 213. Therefore, N will be small m over big M, which gives us 213. Divide everything by your molar mass of 71. Then punch that on the calculator. Let's see how many times 71 goes into 13. 213. And this gives us 3. So the number of moles for chlorine in 213 grams of the number of moles in 200 grams of chlorine is what? The number of moles is just 3 moles. Then you answer to the question, you'll definitely get your marks. So let's move to the next question, the next part of this question. The second one, still we do the same method. The number of moles is small m all over big M. The first thing is to find the molar mass of that KMNO4. So we need to go to the periodic table. We need to locate K, Mn, and O, magnesium and oxide, oxygen. Okay, so let's quickly do that. Okay, let's locate those molecules there. I'm going to look at K first. I know it's potassium, it's in group 1. That's K. We take the number below, which is 39. Okay, and let's go look for Mn. This is magnesium. That's 55. And then let's go look for oxygen. That's 16. Okay, so I'm just gonna write this down. We said K, it was 39, and Mn, that was 55. The last one is oxygen, which was 16. Oh, it's 16. So now remember, K is just K, there's no subscript. We're gonna take the 39, we add to magnesium, also is just 59, but oxygen has a subscript 4, so we're gonna add 4, which is multiplied by 16. Add this to your calculator and see what you get. So just gonna punch this on the calculator and let's see what is this going to give us. 39, we add 55, we add 4 into 16, therefore everything is 158. So this will give us 158 grams per mole. That's how you calculate the molar mass. So now that you have the molar mass, what is the number of moles? You're going to take the given mass of that 39.5 grams and divide that by what? The molar mass of 158. So you're going to divide the two. The answer that you get, that's the number of moles that we are looking for. So I'm going to take 39.5. I'm going to divide that by answer and see what I get. 0.25 is our final answer. So the number of moles, that's 0.25 mole. Right, and that's it for this lesson, ladies and gents. Congrats, now you know how to determine the molar mass and also how to calculate the number of moles if you are given the mass. You just have to determine the molar mass. Okay, if you really enjoyed the lesson, make sure that you join the family, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment, and I'm looking forward to see you guys to the next lesson.